In
How
a,
are you?
go on. Go on.
That sounds very good. So are you happy for today launching this project?
I'm very happy because all people them that I really and really truly care about, they all here, and you know, including you from Germany as well. So yes, I am very happy as well, and you being part of it as well.
It's so interesting as well, Pam. You know, sometimes we think we can only touch the our immediate community, but it just shows you can be national, you can be international as well, in our own amazing ways. So obviously you've managed to connect with so many people around the world.
Make that the universe.
The universe as well.
So universally connected.
And to God as well. Don't forget, Pam's already connected to God.
Universe internally connected.
Yeah, but with Sabrina, she don't know this yet. There is a dance I would like to do with you.
Oh, which kind of dancing?
What I'll do is we'll set the link up and put it and send it to the rest of the kids, and it's called the Jerusalem.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, and it's just the music and the way you can literally move. You don't have to be professional. And then I've got Hadi here, who is from media as well, and Tal. So we're going to try and video it, and everybody can take part, whether you're old or young. It doesn't matter what background. What do you mean? Oh yes.
That means yes. Yes, she's up for it, right?
I'm absolutely up for it. Everybody can dance. Everybody can dance.
And we spoke about this on Sabrina's show as well. That movement can release a lot of energy as well, like negative energy as well. And
Sabrina also goes in the forest as well to do the dancing or outer space as well, which is fantastic.
Actually, one thing after the show, Sabrina, I looked at your work and I thought you were such a spiritual being, because you're connecting in such a different way. You know, you're not just your average dancer. You're actually connecting to nature in a beautiful way.
The spiritual aspect, to be honest, is very much what inspires me through and through. Like whether it's art, whether it's dance, and over the years it has come and merged all further and further together. And the more I make it also or allow it to be the essence, and it is the essence which is there in nature, with which is beyond culture, beyond size and form, and that is what allows me to be inspired about everything that's around us. And to me, it's something that's interesting and connects us beyond limitations, and that keeps inspiring me, and also going further than just having a fixed routine about something, but allowing that spirit to guide me intuitively, whatever comes, whether it's art, poetry, writing, dance. Yeah.
Because also,
so what was the most inspiring thing for you that came across in your last few days?
Music got a very good relaxation as well. Depends on the type of music you listen to as well. What do you think?
I guess everyone needs something to listen to, and whatever makes you feel happy, I guess, at the end of the day. You know, for me, it might be something different, Pam, to you. Yes. It might be something different. Yeah. But just coming back to the show, Pam, and I just wanted to ask you, what does International Women's Day mean to you?
It doesn't mean that I have to cook around the cooker all day or do the housework or go out there and say this need cleaning. I think for me as a woman, I would love to do a lot more to achieve or go out and encourage younger children that, hang on a minute, just because you're a girl, we won't forget the boys because, you know, I don't look at it, it's both. We can achieve anything that we can with encouragement and support from our parents, our aunt and our uncle. Just talk and then we can say it. Have a go. There's nothing wrong with it. So being a woman, it doesn't give you to say you have to stand back and not do anything. So it's important for we women to take a role in something.
Who inspires you as a female role model?
I think it's me.
That's a good one.
It's me, because if I wasn't the person what I am now, compared to what I was going back years ago, there wouldn't be nobody to inspire me. But because I take my own control of my own life, I put things into place and said, this is what I don't want in my life, and this is what I want to achieve. And I think it's me. And then, talking to God and praying to God, give me the strength to achieve the goal where I am. Because, as I said, in our family, friends, our surrounding, sometimes you talk to people what your intention, your ambition, and they don't want to know. They rather bring you down.
Yeah.
And then they just say, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. But I think
generally that's the case when you want to do something. Your immediate surroundings won't necessarily support you. You have to go somewhere, maybe out of town, out of the country, to make people realise in your own community that you have got something. And that's always been the case throughout history, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So if we look at from the Islamic history, that's always been the case. And sure, in all kinds of histories, that's always been the case. So Adi, I know you want to...
It's Dan to say something.
I was like tapping my fingers like, let me in. Okay, no, that was a bit... No. A child with a beard, yeah. So, no, I was like... Because as you mentioned there before, Amreen and Pam, that, when you want to think differently for your life, and then you have those people who have that one-track mind of the whole, who've given up on themselves. And it's true. It's like when you want to strive for something different, people are afraid of that. Because they're afraid of... Their biggest fear is you being more successful than them. Being better than them, because then what happens is when you get trapped in that whole 9-to-5 mindset, it's not a box they're living in; it's a prison cell in their own minds. And what they want is nothing better than a cellmate to join them in there. That's why they bring you down all the time, saying you can't do this, you can't do that. They will do every sort of in human act, in human words they say. They don't even speak English anymore. They speak the language of hate. That comes at you. They keep saying, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's because, remember this everyone, when someone tells you can't do something, it's because they can't do anything. And if you're trying to think out of the box, that's good, because remember, we don't live our lives on other people's behalves. When we're hungry, we don't eat on their behalves. When we're thirsty, we don't drink on their behalves. We're tired, we don't sleep. The list goes on. But it's always best to think better, because it's good to be different. You don't have to be like everybody else.
I agree with that.
Because each of our lives are on different paths. We are the heroes of our own story. We are the champions of our own outcomes. We are the warriors of our own ways. And if you can think like that and believe in yourself, because self-belief gives you the best relief. And that will definitely take you wherever you got to go. And you'll forget what other people have got to say. You won't listen to the naysayers. But when you make something great, they'll come running towards you. That's what happens.
Fact.
It's a big fact.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. We've all seen that happen to people we look up to people within our own community, out of the community. We all get along with each other, which is good. But remember, do what's right for you and don't listen to everybody else.
And there's something here, good thinking. Success breeds success, and defeat generate defeat. Avoid phase such as, I know, I will, no good at it. This. I match each negative thought with a positive one over. So
it's about it. Some people, I always see this in life, like some people are very quick at doing things. Other people are sort of jog. Some people run, some people jog, some people walk, some people take baby steps,
Sprints, everything.
Some sprints, yeah. So we're all different in that respect, but we're all kind of like heading on our own paths to the same path, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going in some kind of direction, but we might take a different way to get there.
Yeah.
Because some of us got same... Hello? Can you hear us, Sabrina?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sometimes my phone stops. I wanted to say, I really agree with what Amreen said in terms of it doesn't really matter how long it takes to get something done. Important is really to